mean, technically we could. Why not? I don't know. Nobody has actually asked that before. You know, would we do it again? Why not? We could, but definitely not. The next album is not gonna be like that. But maybe, why not? You know, someday, yeah. But of course, it would make more sense to have like a double album like that. You know, two sides and have like fucking double album. Of course, it would take double the time to actually record it. So yeah. I don't know about that, but yeah. Same actually, but this time I had more help than ever, which was awesome. I had Mr. Carle, who's drawing the comic books, to help me out, and then Jessica, our prop master, was doing a lot, and then we also had we've had a few other helping hands there to help us. Pirkko, that's not her real name, but she knows what I'm talking about. So it was actually not. It wasn't any more difficult or any less difficult than before, but it was just a little bit more convenient because I had lots of helping hands this time. Because many times it's only been me, So yeah. Of course, what was wanted, but the director decided, he decided at some point that he's not going to do it as retro style as was the original plan. And I said, okay, that's all right. The thing with CGI and the thing nowadays is that what the most fans don't understand, why are you not making those kind of videos anymore? Like you used to do. Because nobody's watching videos anymore. There's no budget for the videos like that anymore. I mean, I give you an example. Our first video, our very first video, was like 60,000 euros budget, and from there on it gone up and up and up. I think something was 40,000, but usually it's around like from 60 to 100,000. And Hard Rock Hallelujah video was like 500,000. It was the most expensive music video ever done in Finland. But then something happened in the music business. People started getting illegal downloads and shit, and then record labels didn't want to spend any more money on music videos. And then, for example, Bite It Like a Bulldog was all of a sudden 17,000. And it goes like that, and nowadays there's no TV channels that show videos, so record labels they don't want to pay that much money. So when you are looking for, nowadays, when you're looking for a production company or directors who can make it, because the budgets are like fucking fraction, like 1/10 of the money that they used to be. All the old music video directors are no longer in the business, like for example Peter Riski, my dear friend, who used to do all the early. He's not doing music videos anymore because there's no budget for it. He says, I cannot do it, I'm an old school guy. Of course, those old school videos, they were shot on film, they look like movies, but that's the thing, and that's once another fucking problem with the whole digital revolution. And then, I'm happy with the video. But then again, people don't understand that it's completely different days nowadays. How it is, it's like you are really lucky if you get the whole production work and everything work, to make it so everything has a little bit perspective. Music business is doing really sucky at the moment. I mean, why would record labels pay for music videos when they don't get no money back from them? And the thing is that when there were still TV channels that were showing music videos, that's when record labels got money from the TV stations. Nowadays, it's only YouTube, and YouTube doesn't pay shit. So, so there are actually big major labels that are not doing any music videos for any of their artists. And the artists have a right to do a music video on their own if they want to, and that is the case nowadays. I've already forgot what was the second part of the question. From here, it comes from here. Yeah, and that was something I told our A&R. I told him that okay, I want to do a, you know, because I mean, there's no fucking point of doing, and I've said this many times. There's no fucking point of doing a music video for YouTube, or Vivo, or any, you know, for internet, you know. Another music video of band playing in an abandoned fucking warehouse, you know, somewhere in a garage or abandoned building or fucking hall. There's every day there's like 100 metal videos done like that. So I said, well, let's try to do something that I want to do. And I told the director, I told Uwe that okay, do not talk with the label, just talk with me, because they usually Disneyfy everything that I want to do. And you know, and I actually, and Uwe knows this, I mean, he's a great guy and everything, but he, at some point, he says, okay, this is as extreme as I can get. And I was like, really? Because I thought it should be way more brutal, the video. But, yeah, you know, it's meh. I didn't. That's the cue. I didn't explain. I told them that you guys shut the fuck up. We're doing the video now, and you know, and of course when they saw it, they were like, oh no. I said yeah. And so we did it the way I wanted to do, even though it's not as extreme as I wanted it to be. But yeah. So eventually Sony was like, okay, Sony couldn't put the video on their official channels because it was too hard, too extreme. I'm like, really? I mean, because let's face it, there's nothing in that video. There's nothing shown in the video that is like too extreme or anything. Really. I mean, there's every day in the news there's much harder stuff being shown, because I wanted to see the chainsaw cutting the flesh. I wanted to see the goddamn guts flying out. I wanted to see the knife, you know, cutting the flesh. But but that is, for some people, that is too much, I guess. Because usually when we start the tour, we might have 5 or 6 songs from the album or something, and we end up playing less in the end, because you never know what songs work live and what songs the audience, you know, really wants to hear, and what songs really work with the audience. I mean, it's different to play the songs in the studio. It's different to play the songs in the rehearsal for the tour. But when you get the interaction with the audience, then that's when you get it, the real reaction. Okay, of course, there's always the first 2 rows of diehard fans who really enjoy pretty much all the songs, you know, you're gonna do. But then the fact is that there's still 80% of the audience who don't give a shit about the new album, and that is just a fucking fact. Okay, so, and we have noticed that by the end of the tour, every time we start with, let's say, 5 or 6 songs, some of the songs just don't work. It is like a waste of time in a way. Not waste of time for us, not waste of time for the first 2 rows, but when you see people actually leaving, when there's too many songs that the audience who come there, you know, to hear Hard Rock Hallelujah or Monstereophonic or whatever, if there's too many songs like that they don't want to hear, and they have no idea what it is, they will leave. They will go and get a beer. They will go, you know, to the toilet, and that really brings down the whole interaction with the crowd, and so that means equals it doesn't work. Of course, there are also songs that technically don't work live, but we made the decision already that okay, we're only going to play 3 songs from the new album this time. Well, because of course you know that there's the two sides of that whole thing, and we already knew that when we cannot play anything from the Demonarchy, and when we were deciding what songs we're gonna play, we of course had no idea how is the reaction for the album, because of course when we started rehearsing and for the set list, the album wasn't out yet, so the fans haven't heard it yet. So we had no idea that would we commit a suicide if we would even try to Demonarchy songs. What if all the fans would be like, this sucks ass, and then we are playing those songs that they hate, So, but now we know that people actually like the Demonarchy, and now next year we are gonna do something with the Demonarchy, and something with Demonarchy means that we're gonna play the whole full fucking Demonarchy, maybe on some festival, or maybe a few shows, or one show, two shows, or whatever, but we're gonna do it. And it is just, I know for Die Hard, okay, when Kiss comes up with a new album, they play like 2 or 3 songs, maximum, maybe 2 songs, right? And I, as a Die Hard Kiss fan, I'm sort of like, why they don't play those songs? What the fuck? I want to hear this and that, and they never played it. Kiss has like fucking 500 songs that they have never played live. And I was always like, when in interviews the guys say that, yeah, but that most of the audience don't want to hear the new songs, And I understand, now I understand it. Well, when I'm on this side of the fence, now I understand it. I mean, it's all right for the fans, but then again, the thing is that this whole machine doesn't keep rolling only with the Die Hard fans. And we actually do a lot of songs for the Die Hard fans too, like really weird songs and stuff. But if you play too much from the new album, it is such a big gamble, and it's a big suicide risk there, because we've noticed, like let's say Mr. President on the last tour, we really liked playing it, but the audiences were like, what the fuck is this shit, They want, and when you do Devil Illusion, then they're like, yeah. It's entertainment business, and you kind of have to do what the people want to hear. That's the thing. But okay, and also I know that there are a lot of people who want to hear Sick Flick. That was not even we didn't even consider playing that, because we thought that there was only Mana who thought that that's really good live. But for the rest of us, we were like, let's see. Okay, now we know that fans really want to hear Sick Flick. All right, so then we're gonna play it next time. All right, now we know. But when we are deciding that, we had it was only the 5 of us deciding. And most of the times the band has a different opinion on the songs than the fans.